Hello. Hi.
Mac Wax Stacks! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mac Wax Stacks. I am BK. I'm a grown man, and I love the hobby of collecting sports cards and cardboard in general, and collecting and finding stuff. And I love new videos, of which today we are going to do some minor league mining. Now I have this box of classic best gifted to me by a good friend of mine, Josh. I think I'm going to open a handful of these cards, then I'll get back into this. The box, if you've watched minor league mining before, you've seen me get into this collection that I have not gone through. I found some great cards in here, some Hall of Famers. Let's get into it here. This box, very excited to go into this box. Some cool stuff in this 91 Classic Best. I used to love these minor league cards back when I was a kid. I liked finding the guys that you knew that were in the majors. This is a fun set because it's obviously ripping. The biggest hit here, we're looking for this Mike Schmidt auto. There's a Mike Schmidt auto in this that you can pull from packs. So we're going to be looking for that. And a handful of Mac guys, 3 Mac guys. If you're new to the channel, I do collect guys that played the Mid-American Conference, gals, anybody who has ties to the Mid-American Conference. So the 3 Mac guys, let's take a look at this. Look at this fresh box. Let's pull out a couple of packs here. We'll do maybe 3, there's 12, let's do 4. 4 packs. Move this off to the side. We have some fun cards that we found in here. There's 4 Hall of Famers with Schmidt, Chipper Jones, Jim Thome, Pedro's in here. Then I have some friends who collect random stuff. So I got my guy Jeff who finds guys from Cincinnati, from the Cincinnati area. Anybody collects pack wrappers, let me know before I throw these out the window. I'll save a couple of these. Looks like they aren't going to be easy to open. But overall, these minor sets are always kind of fun. Classic, had a ton of them out there. Of course, we're always looking for stashes. You never know when you're going to find a good stash in the early 90s. So yeah, cool set. Let's see what we have here. We got the names listed. Some Mac guys will be looking for, but hoping for that Schmidt. That would be awesome to pull a Schmidt. Jose Hernandez. Jeff Kent. Jeff Kent's a strong. Some people think he's on the fringes for the Hall of Fame. He's definitely on the Mount Stashmore, never on the fringes, always a true candidate. Brad Hassinger, look at Brad. He's looking a little diabolical here. Brad could get into some trouble. He can get into some trouble with that stash. Robert Fitzpatrick. JT Snow. Now, JT Snow, that would have been a good hit back in the day. Was a big prospect back then. Kevin Tartar. Doug Fitzer. Detroit guy, I think. John Patterson. Dave Tilgater. So a couple of stashes there. No JT Snow would have been a good hit. I know some people. If you guys collect any of these random guys, just shoot me a comment. If you're new to the channel, I like to throw cards out to people. I'll send you a random PWA E here and there. And it's all cardboard. It's all fun. But if you're new, welcome. What is this? Get it out of here. Okay, Donald Harris. Take a look at some of these guys. Mark Ronan. Davey Lopez. Is that Javi Lopez? Javier Davey Lopez. I think that's Puerto Rican. So shout out to Victor Negron. I think that's Javi Lopez. Davey. Maybe he changed his name, but John. Okay, there we go. There's a Mac stack. There's a Mac guy. John Mazzarelli. We'll put him in a Mac stack for sure. John Mazzarelli went to Akron, University of Akron. Paul Carey. Oh, there we go. Little Hall of Fame. There's a little chip. My guy Josh, big Chipper fan. The guy who bought the box. Always loved Chipper. We'll put him up here for a giant card for Josh. Giant card.
Giant card, man, on the chipper. First pack, or second pack, I guess. Excuse me. Anthony Brown. Tyrone, Dan Mesteller. I feel like that name sounds familiar.
I wrote a few names down, and then look at that, of course. Random checklist. Wrote a few names down for some buddies. Like I said, if you collect random cards like this, nothing really big in here besides that Schmidt auto. That would be so awesome. 2,000 of them available. Trash. Mickey Henson. Rich the Bachelor. I'm going to assume that with those glasses, he's stayed a bachelor a very long time. So you never know. Chicks dig the glasses. Jerry Thurston. Colin Ryan. Matt Franco. Tim Laker. Ooh, Fred.
Staches. Stash.
Stash. Fred for sure. I got a couple of stash projects coming up here in the near future that if you enjoy that ridiculousness of this part of the episode, you'll enjoy these announcements. I'll come up with a little announcement sometime later. But thanks for watching. If you're sticking around, if you like it, these are tough packs to open. These are some hard plastic, unlike like an 89 score pack where it's garbage bag material. So Chris Haney. Ricky Gutierrez. Hey, there we go. Not the auto, but we got the Schmidt. So for this box, this is a...
Mike Schmidt's turning 7-up.
That's a giant card for this box for sure. Ohio native, Mike Schmidt, Randy Brown, Willie Ainsley, Dean Locklear. Here we go. Oh, turned around card sometimes. Oh, these are all backwards. Ed Firm. Mel Waring. Scott Sanders, not to be confused with...
Hey, I'm not spoiled. I'm privileged.
Steve Sanders of 90210. And that's it for the classic best, but not too bad. 4 packs. We got 1 Mac guy.
Next day.
Well, 2 Mac guys and 2 Hall of Famers. So awesome. Thanks, Josh. I hope you're having fun watching me open these. You were very excited, and I was very excited to receive these. Now, once again, a little background on this. This is a box of random minor league cards. I'm just going to pull a stack out of here. Go over lots of old school minor league from the early 80s, late 70s, mid 80s. It was just in this collection that I bought. I briefly thumbed through it to pull the rubber bands off the cards, and you'll see if you go back and look for the minor league mining logo on old pages, and you'll see. Let's go ahead and just chop this up a little bit. You'll see where this came from. But yeah, I love been going through this, and these are all new to me, guys. So Ernie Riles, I know he had a nice career. Hall of Famer Bob Gibson. Well, I'm not sure if that's the same Bob Gibson, so we'll just keep that out. But a lot of Jim Koontz, not Rusty, his brother. Andy Bean, Scott Robert. Yep.
Stashy. Stash.
Scott was a little scared. And there's Doug Jones, the fireballer. Always a Mount Stashmore candidate. Doug Jones. Dan Boone. So you go through little streaks here, and all of a sudden, look at that. 3 stashes in a row. 4 stashes in a row. 5 stashes in a row. How long can we go? 6 stashes in a row. Oh, Ron. This guy's kind of clean cut. He messed up the pile. But all these stashes, like I said, I'm going to do something kind of funny with this. Wow, Frankie Thomas. The Canadians. These guys are great. Marshall Edwards. Vancouver Canadiens. Eric Payton. Who was this the minor league team for? I don't know who they're affiliated with. Guessing maybe Montreal or something, but Jamie Nelson, Tony Muser, Chris Clark. Man, the density, the hair density of the stashes in the mid 80s. What are these? These are 84. Wow, I love the background. You love seeing the stuff happening in the background. Rick Adams. Jay Kibbe. I haven't seen any, we always like with these minor league cards, you always like to see the managers and the grounds crew guys, the trainers. They're always kind of funny. So here we go. We're going to, oh, that's just randomly in there. John saying the coach. So no, lots of stashes, no big Hall of Famers or anything like that. But let's see what we got here. There's a couple of guys who had nice major league careers. Tim Krause, Pat Keedy, Reggie West, Joe Simpson, Mike Brown. I'll have to go back, look at Moose Stubby, the manager. He looks like a guy that you would call Moose. Probably has some stories in that. And then another coach card, another coach. Ed Ott, there's got to be a trainer. Usually after the coaches, there's a trainer. Steve Lytle with the ice cream helmet on. Ah, dang, no trainer. All right, here we got the Portland Beavers. Really darkest. Andy Salava, Bobby Mitchell, Jeff Stone, George Culver. Oh, here we go. We got, these are going into the old 81 TCMAs, right? Yeah, 81 TCMAs, and these are cool. The Columbus Clippers, Pat Tabler. I know he had a nice major league career. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Brian Giles. Ricky Sweet. Ricky Sweet Stash, man. Sweet Stash, man. Sergio Beltre. I'd like to see if some of these guys, I'm looking for cards, Puerto Rican guys for my guy Victor, who collects cards of people from Puerto Rico that played in the majors and other sports. Ray Searage. Jeez, these stashes. Danny Boitano. Is that Brian Boitano's brother? What would Danny do? Who cares what Brian Boitano would do? What would Danny do? Mendoza line. Brent Gaff. Wally Backman. There you go. Shout out to Mookie Chilson. There's a Met. Wally Backman, the Tidewater Tides. Todd Winterfeld.
Winter is coming.
Game of Thrones reference here. Jesse Roscoe. So this Tidewater must be Mets. Oh my goodness. Tom Dixon. Mark Daly. Wow, that is it so far. Let me pull, how about one more little stack. Those are too fun. Those are too fun. One more little stack out of there. Go back to the Columbus Clippers. Wayne Harrer. Gary Smith. Let's hoping to find some heat in here besides stashes, but these are just so fun to go through. Steve Balboni. Now, later on in his career, he definitely had a stash. Buck Showalter playing, the former manager. Andre Robertson. Dave Waremeister. Pat Callahan. Oh, what do we got here? Christopher Green, Jim Felt. These are 82s. Sam Oyobo. Eddie Haas. Field manager. That's what I love. Matt, not Sinatra. Carlos Diaz. Steve Bedrosian. Is that Steve Bedrosian? Yeah. Steve Bedrosian, a Phillies guy, I think. Brett Butler. That's cool. Brett Butler, minor league card. Butch Edge. Well, nothing crazy on these, but fun to boot. A lot of fun in the minor league cards. Little Mac card, a couple of Hall of Famers in the classic box. Not a bad day here on minor league mining. Go ahead and, if you're not a sub already, please sub. Tell your friends about it. I've got a 200 subscriber giveaway coming up here. And most of all, if you enjoy it, please come back for the next video here on
Mac Wax Stacks.